Welcome back to part 3 of my Dragon Quest 1 Remake 100% walkthrough. We should be outside the Nameless Ruins, and from here we're going to go southeast, grab a sparkling spot, and then go east into the Fairy Village, just to unlock it as a fast travel option. And we'll go back to world map, guys, and carry on south a bit more. We're currently making our way over to Damara to get a few new helpful scrolls, and I'm going to kill a really strong enemy. So that sparkling spot just there. In that one you should find a medicinal herb ×1 and a strong medicine ×1. From that sparkling spot, if you go almost straight to the east, slightly south, but yeah, just go east and you'll come to the Fairy Village location. We do have to come here later for part of the story, so if you've unlocked it now, you can just warp straight here, not having to come all the way back on foot. So all this kind of optional travelling we seem to be doing at the moment, it's not really optional because you have to do it at some point. So yeah, just go inside there and then come back out. Now it's unlocked. Go south from Fairy Village. Go around that part of the water, then go east. Carry on down here, southeast. And just near the coast you'll find another sparkling spot. This next sparkling spot you can find a Divine Dagger, a Cloak of Evasion, and you're going to find Magic Water ×2. Yeah, that sparkling spot just there. Once you've got them, you're going to go west, across a small bridge. We're going to start grinding, by the way, slightly as well at the end of this video. We'll probably do it on the end of every episode, I think. Just farm for 10 minutes. Then obviously that'll be you for that one until the next video goes up. We'll get through that one, then farm for 10 minutes. It will just allow us to get to the end of the game, and hopefully all the kills needed for a trophy. For Dragon Quest 1 is 800, if you remember. It should come more naturally and won't feel like a chore at the end. You know, just 10 minutes every video. I think that's going to be really nice and effortless to do. Get some experience at the same time. You can farm the weaker enemies if you want to kill them quicker and be consistent. But you can always just try to kill some stronger enemies, just get a bit more experience. Because the weaker enemies near the start of the game, you probably get like 2 experience per kill. So you can't really use them for... You can use them for farming kills, but you can't use them for actual farming experience or gold. Because you just get such a small drop. But it's not going to be a massive difference. Still going to be killing enemies to, you know, almost one turn most of the time. It's just more consistent in that very first area to always kill them in one turn. If the enemy's a bit stronger, just a chance that it might take 2 or 3 turns, of course, just making the battle last a little bit longer. But I've actually just gone past that sparkling spot. You might have seen it on my screen sparkling. Yeah, I've definitely gone past it. Watching this back, I did see myself go past. So you go west across that bridge from that sparkling spot after the Fairy Village. And then once you cross the bridge, you kind of keep going west and follow the mountain line. And then you should find it about halfway along the mountain. But this will be the last sparkling spot before Damara. So there it is. So I had to go back a bit, so I missed it. So in that sparkling spot, yeah, let me just catch up to where I was. So you'll find Dazzle Me Nuts ×2, Strong Medicine, and a Seed of Strength. From that sparkling spot, go southeast onto the kind of like sandy climate, the desert area. Then on the desert area, once you reach it, you want to go east, and there'll be a small settlement, Damara. And that's where we're going to next. That's our next destination. So here it is, the sandy climate. This enemy in here, if you're on high difficulties, guys, you're probably going to have to leave him. He's very, very tough. He's not tough if you're on easy difficulty, of course. But what I mean is his attacks they'll probably just delete all your health all at once. You can have full health, you get hit once, you're dead. So you can't fight him unless you're on the easiest difficulty. So just keep that in mind. You might... I mean, it's completely up to you. You're the one playing. You know what you enjoy. This is just a walkthrough showing you the minimal way to platinum. But if you do decide to leave him, then that's fine. You can just farm yourself. You know, do a bit of X farming than what I'm doing. But once you come into Damara, we actually want to access it from the left side. because it's just where I like to start my exploration of that actual area. So yeah, coming from the left side, kind of far left corner, you'll enter here. Now go north slightly. In that pot to the northwest will be 427 gold coins. One good thing about getting such high level this early on is it's going to make it easier to avoid battles as well. Because you get two skills to avoid battles. You get Holy Protection, which will make it so enemies or weaker enemies will not engage you in combat, and Padfoot, which gives you about 80% chance to avoid all battles. But if you get really high level and use Holy Protection, you pretty much won't get into any fights, you know, for quite a while, until obviously the enemies get a bit stronger. So we've got that pot, gold coins times 427. Come to this barrel next, grab Musk times 1. Now Zarlan does normally appear here next, but he doesn't appear until we've advanced the story a bit more. So we're going to have to come back here a bit later to talk to the NPC. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I mean, it would have been nice to have been able to talk to Zarlan now, but yeah, they've kind of locked some of his appearances behind progress. You still have to talk to him in the previous place, but you also have to advance the story a little bit to get him to appear at the next location. So I've just gone south slightly through a small kind of like alley between two ruined buildings, gone right, and there's going to be another barrel coming up which has got a ruinous shield inside it, and then we've got a strong enemy. Like I say, this big enemy, guys, it is optional. You don't have to kill him yet, but it's going to help you to get, you're going to get 30,000 experience basically. So that barrel there has a ruinous shield. You can just watch how he is for me, guys, and see what you want to do with him. If you want to fight him yourself, like I say, you will probably not beat him on high difficulties unless you are already a much higher level than what I am. Because as you see, on my level, on lowest difficulty, one hit would kill me, but of course it can't. I'm on the lowest difficulty. So yeah, you've got a difficult choice coming up. Do I drop difficulty to beat this guy? Do I grind, come back a bit later? Or do we just leave him until much later in the story? Because at some point, I believe the story just wants you to come and beat him. You do need the armour behind him. There's a trophy for wearing all of Erdrick's armour, all of his equipment, and one of the pieces behind here. But this armour piece behind him, it makes it so when you walk around the map, you recover HP, which is nice. So yeah, beat him is one thing, but he does also get you a nice piece of equipment. Like I say, Erdrick's armour, all you have to do is walk around the map and you slowly recover HP, which could be nice for high difficulties. Right, so I checked that barrel again, so I kind of forgot after that battle. And from that battle, from the barrel, you go back out the doorway of that ruins, then go into the ruins on the right, and this will lead you to a strong enemy type. Yeah, it's kind of like near the central part of the area. And what you might want to do as well is put some magic water in your character bag. The way these bags works is quite awkward, but if you've got items in your character bag, you know, where your name is, not in your item bag, not in your equipment bag, it has to be in your, where your name is. It has to be in that bag. They're the items which you can use during battles. If it's in your item bag, you can't use it. Equipment bag, you can't use it. It has to be in like your character bag. So for example, me, I have to click on optimised and make sure the items are in there. But you have to go into your item bag or equipment bag, click on it, and then choose to take out, and that'll put it in your character bag. Like I say, it's a bit confusing how that works. But you do want some magic water just in case you do need to recover MP during this fight. Because the way we're going to do this, because we are such low level, look how much damage I do. 1 damage, because he's such a high level compared to me. But if you keep using the cop out ability, which makes it so you deflect an attack, it doesn't always work. It's kind of like a 80% success rate. So I mean, pretty much it does work most of the time, but yeah, about an 80% success rate. And just keep doing that. So just keep casting cop out. You'll see some of his attacks, they do massive damage to him. Like, on average, about 100 damage. But sometimes, yeah, you'll do like 300 or so damage to him. And by the way, this knight, he's got about 2,000 2,700 HP. Yep, 2,700. That's how long it's going to take to beat him. So although you can't see his health bar, and his name will not appear above his body until his kind of health goes yellow. Yeah, so when his name appears above him, it'll be yellow. Then that means you're kind of about halfway done. Then of course when it goes red, he's almost dead. But yes, 2,700. It's around there. I mean, I didn't count exactly to the actual digit, but I just counted roughly each time I was doing damage. Yeah, about 2,700. So yeah, just keep doing this. Just keep using cop out. You can see when its attack does get through, it does a lot of damage. So you can imagine on high difficulty, it's just going to probably die instantly. But it's really nice using the cop out because it only only costs 2 MP to cast it. So it allows you to make your MP last for the whole of the fight. But that's why magic water comes in use. So if you do eventually run out of MP before he's dead, you're going to have to use magic water to refill your MP. Just get a little bit more back, guys, so you can cast cop out a little bit more. But I was going to edit some of this fight out, but I may as well just leave it in so it don't take too long. Just like a few minutes. But if you ever do come across some enemies which are too strong for you, this is a good way to beat most of them. Just keep using cop out. We do get some armor later called spiked armor, which I do like. Because what it does is when an enemy attacks you, you knock back about 50% of that damage back at them. So, I mean, on low difficulties, it can be good. Because I've not quite tested it fully yet, but if there's some kind of armor which makes it so enemies do more damage to you, or sorry, not armor, like some accessory or something, then that could be work well with the spiked armor. So they'll be doing more damage to me, so of course I'll be reflecting more damage back to them. It just gives you more DPS because as well as you hitting them on your turn, when they hit you, you would be doing damage back to them. So that's something I'm probably going to be wearing later, guys. Yeah, spiked armor. Works good on these lower difficulties. Right, his health is red, so he's almost dead. I mean, he reflects you as well. So that's something else. You might attack him, then he might reflect your attack back at you. But he can't reflect an attack which has already been reflected. Yeah, you can't reflect a reflection, if that makes sense. So your attacks are never going to reflect if you just keep using cop out. You're going to jump up from level 17 to 26. If you've been following me quite accurately. Yeah, there we go. So got him. 30,000 experience. And you also get a ton of gold. 11,000 gold, which is nice. Right, look at that. Level 26. You learn a bunch of spells and abilities at the same time. Yep, Zapple, Gust Slash and Lightning Slash. You get the Orc Shield. I think you always get the Orc Shield. You have to let me know if you get the Orc Shield. But yeah, I think you always get that. And that's a trophy as well. The Late Knight for defeating him. Now you're going to grab the armor behind him. Erdrick's armor. Like I say, you need all the Erdrick pieces for a trophy. And this is going to be the first one we're getting. So if I use Holy Protection now, because I'm such high level, I'm likely not going to trigger any encounters in this area. So Erdrick's armor, if you equip it, you're going to slowly recover your HP when you walk around. And it also gives you massive increase to your defense stat as well. So I think it's got quite high defense because you're not supposed to get it until much later in the game. Look at that, I've gone from 100 defense to 200. So if I now use Holy Protection, I'm not going to get caught in any battles. So I'm going to come south now slightly, then go left to the southwest barrel. In there, it's the Hermes hat. Once got that, we're going to go east, grab a mini medal, and then go and grab Padfoot. Yeah, mini medal is in this pot. So that should be mini medal number 10 of 40. Go north to the northeast corner of the map now. You see this half buried table and chairs. There's a hidden spot near there, guys, and you find the Padfoot scroll. Now once you've got a Padfoot scroll, you can use it as an item. And we're now going to walk back to Galen home. We don't need to come back here for any story reasons at the moment. We're coming back to grab the whistle scroll mainly, because with that whistle scroll you can trigger enemy encounters like really quick. It's probably one of the most important parts of farming. So come back into this building, we can unlock the doors now that we've got the thief key. Grab the medicinal herbs from that first pot, gold coins from the next pot, then come to this chest on the dock, and inside it you find the Arrowist vest. We can't go in that door yet, believe you need the magic key for that door. So you want to come in the doorway at the far corner, follow the path to the end. This will take you into the grave of Galen. You do have to actually come down here later for story progress. So I was thinking about coming down here later when you have to, you know, to waste this backtracking. But like I say, we want to come in now to get Whistle. It's very, very helpful just to take a moment to come down here now and get it a bit earlier than what you do normally come down here if you follow the story. But yes, come south, grab the Seed of Life. Remember, we are now in the grave of Galen. Once got Seed of Life, go back down to the stairs, then go north. Then you want to go west slightly and then south. And down here and then pots, you'll find gold coins times 164. And magic water times 1. Go back down to the central path, then you want to go east. Up here is a mini medal in this pot. That's mini medal 11 of 40. So I'm going to keep using holy protection so I don't trigger any battles. Once got that medal, go right slightly and then down. Come to this barrel, you'll find plain clothes inside there. Then once got that, you're going to go northeast and follow the path around to the west, which will take you to 3 chests. These are the final ones we're going to loot. Then I'm going to warp to Quagmire Cave. So these 3 chests, you've got a cow ring, cow ring, gold coins times 284, and the main one is the Whistle Scroll. So I'm just going to use some new items. So I've got Padfoot Scroll, I've got a Seed of Life, got quite a few seeds I think I need to eat, and the Whistle Scroll. I don't think you had shortcuts on Dragon Quest 3, did you? So I like that you got shortcuts finally. So it'll make it really quick to just keep holding R1 and then pressing whatever you've shortcutted the Whistle Scroll to, and trigger battles really quickly. Yep, Optinoob learns a whistle. I can wolf whistle now. So once got all them, you're going to warp to Quagmire Cave. This is why we entered it earlier, then left. So we can do this. So once in the cave, you're going to come south slightly and then take the first, it's your left. So turn to your left. Or sorry, I'll probably just say east. Yeah, remember to use holy protection to avoid any encounters. Come to that barrel. In that barrel you find mini medal number 12 of 40. Once you've got that mini medal from that northeast barrel, come to this barrel next to get the Chimera wing. And I almost went in the wrong direction for a moment. But yeah, once you've got the mini medal and the Chimera wing, go back down to the main path, go south. Then open that pot on your right, pot to the east. And then grab a strong medicine. I'm just going to use compass directions because it's easy. The camera doesn't move, so compass directions should work really well. You don't need to open the map to see what I'm referring to. So eventually trigger cutscene as you make your way further along the room. After the cutscene, you then want to make your way to the southeast corner. There'll be a chest. In that chest you'll find the Iron Lance. And then go through the southwest exit, guys, to get back outside. Yes, into the eastern area of the map. So again, use holy protection so you don't trigger any battles, or Padfoot depending on how high level you are. Padfoot will be 8% chance of battles, 8% chance to avoid battles no matter your level. But holy protection, if you're really high level, you'll avoid all battles in that area. The enemies are really weak. But you want to come to the secret spot next. So from where we exited the cave, go southeast and then south and then west around the mountain. In the secret spot, there'll be 2 barrels in the centre and 2 hidden spots. So in the 2 barrels, you're going to find Seed of Agility and Coagulant times 2. And in the hidden spots, you're going to find a edged boomerang and a garish garb. That edged boomerang, you want to equip it because it's a better boomerang than the current one. And then once you've done that secret area, Head outside, guys, and make your way east to that secret spot. In that secret spot, you're going to find strong medicine and seed of luck. And then from there, we're going to go south. And then northwest around this mountain and into Ramalda. Yeah, go south and then kind of west and then north into this town here. This is the next area we need to visit as per the story. So just come inside, you trigger a cutscene and you'll automatically be put inside a house. Some of the loot we can't get to yet because you need like other keys. You'll find that in a lot of the areas, guys. There'll be chests and doors you can't access because you need a better key. But yes, examine that bag just near that door. In that bag you'll find gold coins times 228. Once done that, come outside, go north to the main path, follow it left to the west. Come to this barrel to find a bamboo pole. Once you have the bamboo pole from the barrel, you then want to go around the fountain and go to the house on the north with 2 doors. Examine the pot on the left for a pure water times 1, and then enter the house via the door on the right. Come to draw at the back to get mini medal number 13. And then once got mini medal number 13, you want to exit the house. And outside the weapon shop will be another barrel. Yes, and in there you're going to find a tangle web. Yeah, just outside the weapon shop. Once done so, going to come around to the outer path. Going to follow the outer path south. The reason we didn't go into a weapon shop is I don't think there's anything to collect inside it. I mean, if you want to buy something, fine. I'm going to have to look what he's selling. But yeah, there's nothing to collect in terms of loot. So yeah, go around the outer path. Follow it clockwise. In the southwest barrel, you'll find gold coins times 165. So make sure you grab them gold coins. Then carry on to the west side of the outer path. And then enter the village, the central part, but from the left side. You'll find 2 pots. Inside these 2 pots, yes, you'll find a magic water times 1 and a seed of wisdom. Then when you come into the warlock house, you have to come around this side anyway to open it. You can go outside the wheel map to get around a bit quicker, but we just took the outer path because we had to get that gold coins anyway. But after the cutscene, come back outside. Go back inside, open the chest, guys, find the magic barrier scroll. Yeah, I'm just going to use it in order to learn that new spell. And then we can just use zoom quickly to warp to the entrance a bit quicker. Or just keep going left to get outside, guys. But yes, I'm just going to highlight that area on the map and hold triangle to warp to the entrance. Okay, so we're going to make our way to the next kind of like dungeon. And then once we get there, we're going to head inside to create an autosave. Come back outside and we're going to farm kills for 10 minutes, guys. Because this will be the end of the video. So once outside, go southeast. There will be a sparkling spot. You see this forest, it's normally just in the left side of it. There you go. A sparkling spot with antidotal herb, medicinal herb times 1 and a seed of wisdom. From there, you're going to go south to the cave where the objective marker is, the OM. So like I say, head inside, then exit, create an autosave. If you want to do this somewhere else, you can do. Just use zoom and warp around to find a better spot, guys. Like I say, you might want to farm the very start of the game near Tandajel Castle, because the enemies are a lot weaker there, and you'll consistently win every fight in 1 turn, making it go a bit quicker. But like I say, you will not get hardly any experience. So this can be a good spot. So just come outside, shortcut whistle, and just keep using it. And just spam the edge boomerangs quickly to get rid of the enemies nice and quick. That's all you got to do to do that quickly. So that took, what, 2 or 3 turns? Most of the time, I'm in here at the level I'm at, level 26. It will normally take 1 turn, but sometimes it will take 2 or 3. I mean, just then it took 1 turn. But you get a nice chunk of experience in this spot. So again, whistle. Spam attack. Whistle, spam attack, whistle, spam attack, and just keep doing that. I do go up 2 levels now. Like I say, I farm for about 10 minutes, which you can get about 6 kills if you're doing the very earlier spot near Tandajel where the enemies die in 1 turn. You get about 6 kills there per minute, but here it's probably going to be about 1 kill per minute, just because sometimes the battles go on a little bit longer. But yeah, if we do 10 minutes every episode, that's going to end up being, you know, like an extra 500-600 kills altogether by the time we've got platinum, which is probably going to be about 6 hours, I think. Not platinum, but I mean by the time we've done Dragon Quest 1. It might be even be 5 hours if we're lucky. But yeah, we've done Dragon Quest 1 and then Dragon Quest 2 Remake. So I went up to level 27. I also went up to level 28. So I just wanted to show you that I did go up 2 levels, just so you know where they come from and what spells I learnt. And then once you're done inside, guys, so head inside, like I say, farm for 10 minutes, come back into Cave of the Dwarves, and then that'll be it for part 3. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on part 4 tomorrow.